Sorry, y'all. This is the most ghettoest thing ever. But yo, we is back, y'all. I'm so sorry. My bad, y'all.
I gotta get better, y'all. So I'm apologize too, because you know I don't know nothing.
Yo, you ain't gotta apologize. All you gotta know is you never ended on your end. Cause like if I can hear them outside working. So that's why my stuff had went out. I can hear them working. But when I go out, it automatically makes you
But
the
now I know.
streaming
But I just
host.
throw that out
Yeah.
there.
So like when you shut it down, you shut the whole thing down,
I'm
yo.
sorry, y'all, but just know Joni Joni was in the ghetto today.
I was definitely in the gut. I will absolutely admit it, because they outside working and I hear them.
Now I know how to work this thing. See, that's why I need training. See, this is why I need people like Joni in my life. Stuff like this.
Yeah, right. Hey, Missouri.
And listen, though, I was going off though I was texting Joni like I need to get
You
back on.
because I pulled it up on my phone just to make sure that the switch host worked, and it did. And I'm like, oh, good. But then I heard you saying, as I'm on success sessions, I'm about to end it. And I was like, God, no, don't end it. But I couldn't get to you fast enough.
Heartbeats, listen, once I ended, she said, no, you was there. I was like, no, I gotta tell my babies goodbye.
Man.
So I'm so sorry, y'all. Like, it was so much that I wanted us to talk about, but let me just get on to this. When y'all get back out into the population and open up for COVID, I want us to be very careful of how we move and what are we doing. So while you out, please be conscious of your space. What are people doing? Young ladies, human trafficking is real. Please make sure when you're going out in groups when you're talking about events and stuff. Guys, what can I say? Y'all the kings, so people hunting our kings. Be careful. But I want us to also understand that your peers beside you, may not have gotten the downloads that y'all was fortunate to have during these times when everything was shut down. And when I mean download, I mean the information from success sessions and other things that y'all took part of. Some people wasn't able to have those. And so when you get back, your friends might look at you a little different because you may be walking like a boss and don't know you walking like a boss. And it's just your demeanor because you have been downloading information and your energy and your soul and your alignment is connected. So what happens is it puts your bop a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's me. I ain't the same person. That's how y'all coming out. And it's okay. But I need you to understand you will get people around you who have been going through it, like suicidal thoughts. Just talking about like how can they get out, depression and all of that. And what I'm gonna say to you guys, and this is just because we are serving leaders, would mean that we know that we serve our community and we love our community. Take care of yourself first. That's all I got, y'all. The old me 2 years ago, been like, make sure you do this and get the strategy. No, I'm sorry. If your friend going through something that's really bad and you still dealing with stuff and you can't even cope with your stuff, refer them to somebody. It's okay. Just like when you're on a plane, the first thing they say when the plane go down, you grab the thing, put it on your face. Same thing after COVID when you go out in population. Put it on your face because it's going to be so many things. You have to remember some of us been trapped in the house for months. It's so much trauma that's going to be going on. So much things of pain. Now we got a lot of love of COVID. Like for me, I think COVID was the best thing for some of us. And unfortunately we lost lives doing it. However, it did, it did make the world a better place in my opinion, when you're talking about getting to know who your body is, getting to know who you are, understanding your family values and all of those things. Some people didn't have a chance to do that. Some people, families not set up to do that. So I want us to be really, really open-minded when we come back out, because you're going to hear some stories. Don't be judgmental and just take it in. But at the end of the day, the person you need to take care of is you. Point blank, period. Now, because my time, and I'm sorry, I felt so bad because I'm like, Dad, this is my time. Today will be our last day of Winning Wednesdays. However, it's only for us to do a vacation break. Oftentimes, and people in case movers, you need to understand this too. When you have a business, sometimes you keep moving, and sometimes you gotta take a time just to reflect, rebuild, and refresh. So we at the time of Winning Wednesdays, where it's time to reflect, rebuild, and refresh. Where when we come back in July, the week of July the 13th, we will be able to have new ideas for Winter Wednesdays. Other people will be hosting. I will be reaching out to you and just talking about things. But what we're going to really make sure for Winter Wednesdays, that we are being strategic of how we bring things to the table every Wednesday, and not just Miss England. It definitely will be. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. I'm on a call. Go fast. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta be a mom. See what I'm saying? That's why I be like, take care of yourself, okay? Because I would be stressed. But I'ma just say, like, it would be different the way it looked. And we will also be getting input and from people that's been real committed to us during this time. So I just want to say, for me, this is the first time I've done Winter Wednesdays with Heartbeats. And I just want to talk about, like, I'm really grateful to have an opportunity to be around awesome young people who have so much potential that I'm looking forward to. And the next year will be running the city. I'm so blessed to be around people, and I don't even want to talk about the doubts because it ain't about them. I talk to them all the time. My heart beats at doubts, but I'm talking about my babies, my heartbeat. I'm blessed to be around people who's okay with sharing their energy with me when we see each other. That they okay to be vulnerable with me, and okay to share their stories and trust in me to help them become a better human being. So I just want to say, for my first time doing this, a lot of times I am on here and I'm always talking and I'm always want to give y'all my all, like my 100% attention. Even be a mother at home is hard. However, it has been a greatness for me to do this, because when I leave Winter Wednesday, it fills my bucket to know that there's young people in this world who ready to stand up to take over positions that I know there's a lot of people my age can't do. So I just want to tell everybody, I really appreciate the opportunity. And not only that, like, I appreciate the conversation. I appreciate when we around each other, the energy that we bring, and those who haven't been in our space, when you come, it's phenomenal. Like, it's when you walk in a room, it's felt like, I'm gonna be really honest with you. I work all day with young people all day, and when I come to HeartSmiles, there's something about when I walk in, everything I dealt with that day just went away, and the energy of the people in the room just made me feel like I'm home. And I want y'all to experience that. And it got deep in there, and those who been with me from the beginning know it been some tears. Because we ourselves, all of us, had to conquer some things in front of our peers, and me as well, to share, to say, I ain't gonna do this no more. Y'all didn't miss the fire pit that we created in John Hopkins. Like, we had fun, and I'm sorry the people that was with me from the beginning, we didn't do the mirror, but I ain't forget about the mirror. So those who don't know, we was gonna look at the mirror at the end and look at how we looked before we did Winter Wednesdays and how we look after, till we look at how much we grown mentally, and how much, and we want to look in the mirror and tell ourselves how much we love each other or love ourselves. We didn't get to do that, but I'm looking forward to it when we see each other. To say that, I just want to tell you guys, y'all rock. And I'm gonna be reaching out in a couple of, before we come back, just to get some ideas, get some things. Don't be hard on yourselves, because I do it too, and I had to have somebody sit me down and calm me down and be like, yo, you doing good. Don't be hard. Don't make society make you. You make society. Don't let society write your story. Don't let them write their ending. I get it. The world right now is so wicked. Like, it's so many things, but what people don't never talk about, why the wickedness is going on, the angels just walking around and just putting their feet over it and keep it moving. That's y'all. Besides everything going on, y'all still in the spiritual realm. You don't see it, but everything that's going on in your life, just that you personally go through, and then you got the world over top. Y'all getting up every day, crushing it with your feet, to the point when you wake up, the people below that they call the devil is like, oh man, this person woke again. How many times can I knock them down? That's y'all. So when I say to you, write down every time the enemy try to attack you, tell them you've been attacked by people, because your gift is people. You got to understand attack. Tell her your gift is to connect. You are a human. You love people. So they're going to attack your gift. Understand, I want you to know y'all, and I want you to get it. Why you being attacked in certain areas, why things seem hard, why suffering is coming. I want y'all to get it, so when you get through it, y'all be like, okay, we talk about that. Yep, that's connected to that. You'll see it written when others trying to figure it out, and they won't ask you, how is you coping? And you just be like, because I already know the strategy. You already know the ending. Anything that people saying to me, Joni, where I'm going, because I'm just running.
Yeah, you know, you always be getting a lot of love. And I definitely dropped the survey in there. So that way they can make sure that they telling everybody, you know, like how great you are, and you know how you really made Winning Wednesdays come to life for real, because you are Winning Wednesdays. When we had that idea and said this is what we're gonna do, like you the one made that come to life. So, you know.
Thank you. And look, be honest. If sometimes you like, I don't know what the heck was going on in England that day, that's fine. Then I'll make sure I won't have it at the next couple of sessions, you know? And I want y'all to be, I
but you
want
got
us
some
to,
good comments. I'm gonna read some of your comments.
yes.
Yeah. Cam said you do a great job. Taylor said reflect, rebuild, and refresh. And she said always encouraging and warm. They love you. And she about to cry. Cam said you make us feel at home too. And Taylor said definitely make sure you keep in contact with her.
Will.
Yeah, and Carol Moody said, yo, Miss England be on point. I know, don't she? Always.
Yeah, this is a whole vibe Winning Wednesday. Like, I have to get my whole mental ready. This ain't something you just be like, all right, I gotta get on Winning Wednesday, let's go. No, like it's a whole strategy before 6:00. Like mentally. Because you know, we don't do this. And what they call this in the communities that I probably would charge for is called healing circles. And we don't do that in our communities. We don't go around and we don't heal each other, but we'll judge each other. But we don't go and see the little house with all the kids and the baby kids coming out, and the mother, you know, she overworked, got 20 different fathers coming out. It's like, we don't go over and say, how you doing today? We just judge and get to know her. And so, and this is a funny story to say that. I ain't gonna forget, one day De'Ara was about to get in a fight or something. She was in elementary school. And so you ain't playing my baby. I went, me and Corey Ray go knock on the door. Corey at the bottom of the steps. We ready. Y'all, first of all, the little girl came out cussing me out. She was about, De'Ara probably was about 10. The little girl probably about 8, right? So I'm like, okay. But when I was about to go in, me and Corey was ready. But y'all know what happened when I seen the mother. I was like, wow. I was like, how you doing? And she was like, hi. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I just want to let you know, because I came off the way I did, I think that's probably why she was calm. Because I was like, how was your day? But I was like, your daughter was right disrespectful for my daughter. And then she thought I was going to be rude, and I didn't. And then we started a conversation. And what I started doing, bringing her food. Now, the Corey and De'Ara was looking at me like a frog, because they was like, really, Mom, we came to fight. But I felt that an opportunity for a mother that, needs some support. And where we see her kids outside all the time, that was her break because they were so overwhelming for her. So this, I'm just said that to say that this, y'all, we in a world we can be very judgmental. But if we don't go over and say how you doing, what's going on, like don't go over and start talking to people about their business right away. But start building friends in your neighborhood. Start having conversations. The junkie that nobody talked to, he had a, that junkie had a vision. That junkie had a story. Why they there? Get to know your peoples. Regardless of what people say, oh, that's Junkie Tom, man. On Powder Grove, all the junkies, my friends, because they still human. The homeless person down the street, have a conversation. Don't just give them a sandwich. Don't give them a sandwich and take a picture. Come on. Like that could be you. You don't want nobody taking a picture of you while you trying to eat and you ain't had nothing to eat. I just want our heartbeats to be human. It's a lot of times it's so let's do it for the grind and we just want to take pictures and we just fed this, we did this. Oh, that's cool. All right, fine. But ain't nobody collecting no data for no money. I mean, what we doing this for? Like everybody don't got to see that unless you got a program like Joni and you got to prove it. If you ain't got nothing to prove, ain't nobody got to see what you're doing. Because you making likes off of somebody's pain. And I don't want our heartbeats to do that. So on that note, I'm just saying, these couple of weeks that we're gone and we building, reflecting, and we refreshing, take some time out to get to know the little person down the street nobody talked to. Take some time just to have a conversation with people, even the young ladies that might be in your little crew that people probably dug out, treated, and your guys. They might say he a clown. Give some time to have those conversations. Because I'm going to be very honest. If it wasn't for certain people in my life when I was a teenager, I would never been here. And it was because when everybody was judging, oh, her short's too short, or she drinking and smoking, where her mother at? None of them. But it was one that was like, come here, little girl. Come and talk to me. And I just started having conversations. Then she started talking to me about life. Then that's how it works. We got to give it pay it forward. And paying it forward ain't always about money. We got to love each other no matter what. So on that note, y'all, I love you guys. Y'all are amazing. This is my first birthday gift that I appreciate because it brings joy to my heart. And y'all accept the craziness in my house. So I appreciate y'all with that. Single mother, you got to do what you got to do. I just love you guys. So if y'all don't have no comments, I'm going to go over how I'm going to end.
Yeah, no, Karen was saying that if people be wondering why she don't take pictures for Selfless Sunday, like, because she do it from her heart, which, I appreciate that so much.
I appreciate that too, Karen. And it's okay with some, but I can't tell you when you got some people that be like, yep, I'm going to serve today. And they showing all these people in line. Because I be saying sometimes, Karen, you might get me in these lines. How you know I want everybody to know what I'm getting for free? So Cam, I get it. I understand. I used to be those families that was getting donations and stuff, and it would really have hurted my feelings if I was at a time of suffering and need, and somebody like, I'm gonna give you this, but can you take a picture first? Come on. So, I just want us to think about that and to think about that. Taylor, we always talk about friendships, and I want you to understand too, it's okay to grow on your own and just have associates if that's what you have to do at the moment. Because life is a moment, seasonal. Everything happens in season. So it may be a time that God's saying that you just need to reflect on Taylor. You gave too much of you to everybody else. So, just do some reflection, y'all. It's reflection time.
Yes, Taylor said, happy birthday. Have the best day. Enjoy yourself. Love you so much. I couldn't even tell you how much I appreciate you. Please keep in touch. Yes.
I will, Taylor, girl. You don't have to worry. I like pop-ups too. Now they open up. It might be everywhere, Taylor. Okay. But I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody who takes the time out to log in, because it takes the time to pick up your phone and go to YouTube, because I know me, I be on sessions all day long and I be going through my phone while I'm on the sessions. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all really listening, because I don't, hope nobody not listening from my job. But most of the time, I'm doing 20 things and they call my name. I be like, huh? Can you repeat that? So I appreciate y'all intentionally listening.
Yo,
I do.
that's how I be. No, I feel you. That's how I be.
You be like, huh? What'd you say? What was that question? So I appreciate that y'all be really intentional in listening and that y'all tune. And you don't have to do that. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't like y'all paying to show up. So Winter Wednesdays, yo, it ain't gonna get nothing but better. Because just imagine, like, one thing about it, case you could testify this for having a business. Your first year, you be like, all right, I learned a lesson. Then when you refresh, rebuild, and refresh, rebuild, and reflect, then you see other visions coming. You like, my next year gonna be a bomb. So y'all thought these Wednesdays was lit. Wait, then when we come back, we're gonna be lit. Okay, litty. That's what we're gonna be, litty Wednesdays. So I appreciate y'all. Listen out for me to get in contact with some of you guys on the call before we come back on to tune in. I will be sharing some information with you guys, and I'm going to be trusting that you're going to carry forth the mission for me in my absence. And I just want to let everybody know, I'm telling you, I love you all. Nobody less, nobody more than the other, all the same. Y'all all of my heartbeats. Yes, Joni heartbeats. I'm the auntie of the heartbeats. So y'all all my nieces and nephews, and I love you guys, and I see greatness. But I want you to stop being hard on yourself, because think about it. I just had to say this to an adult. We scared of success in the African American community because it was never told to us that we would be successful most of the time through slavery. So if you've been through all the trauma and the pain from now, just imagine the success you can get when you just let it go and move forward. A lot of people don't reach their full potential or what they want to do in life because they afraid. I'm talking about a lot of people that look at us. They are afraid what success looks like. We're removing that bridge from your mind. We're removing those barriers. Now y'all got a feeling what success feel like. Y'all can look through the window and say it's right there. So we created great things inside you guys, and I'm proud to do that. So love you guys, and I'll see you soon.
Ooh, thank you, Miss England.
You're welcome.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And I am a little moose on. It's my birthday. Make some noise. All right, Joni, but okay. Like you know I'm silly, right? Love you guys. Y'all amazing. And Joni, is that my sign off?
We love you, boy. Yeah, you officially off, man.
Officially off. I'll see my group in 3 weeks. Love you. Bye-bye.
Y'all, Miss England always bring it, don't she? We definitely want to miss her. But she coming back, y'all. She coming back. It's a season for everything. And like she said, bigger and better when we do come back. And there will definitely be opportunities for anybody who has been consistent with Winning Wednesdays to lead some of the Winning Wednesday topics and sessions. So that opportunity is definitely coming. Yes, Taylor, another great session in the books, yo. I see you, Cam. Get your plans ready, even if it's self-care. Self-care is so important, absolutely. So that's it for today, y'all. The sun going down. You got a little bit of sunlight, so y'all already know what it is, y'all. Find something productive to do. You can squeeze in another half an hour or hour of something productive. I mean, take a little break, get you something to eat if you need to, but the sun ain't all the way down yet. So squeeze something else in there, something productive that you can do. So we'll see y'all, not next Wednesday, but tomorrow. If y'all joining us tomorrow for success sessions, yeah, Taylor, 10 a.m. Well, as people like to tell me all the time, 9:54 or 9:55. So All right, I will see y'all tomorrow. And please, 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 that link for the survey, yo, do that link because that helps us out a lot to be able to, let people know what you guys think about our programs. Like, it's not enough for us to just say that we're doing a good job, and feel free to definitely be real with us. Don't hold back. If it's something you don't like, say that you don't like it. But those surveys really, really help. So thank y'all. Good night. See y'all tomorrow.